Be still long enough to listen. This week, I'm sharing the latest podcast published for the Maverick Paradox podcast. It's an interesting conversation with Tina Berger, episode 135, about how to be still long enough to listen. This conversation follows Tina's views on inspiration, creativity, and curiosity, as well as how the scientific method isn't working. Tina poses the question, what conditions are needed to enable inspiration? So what do you think they are? Do listen to this interesting conversation. So, to be still long enough to listen is an imperative to all of us if we wish to improve our impact and influence. When we are still, so we can listen to who we are, we can identify and apply our core identity to the work that we do. Last week, we spoke about the benefit of knowing your core identity, whether that was reducing the likelihood of imposter syndrome or accelerating your impact. So to remind you, your core identity consists of your core proposition, impact, and talent. And these are three perspectives of you and how you apply it to your work. Who you are in your work and what you offer and how you apply your natural proclivities and impact others on your organization. And finally, your very own success strategy. So when your core identity is integrated, you understand and have clarity on what you do, your processes, and what you offer. You are also able to articulate this to others. The second perspective is how you impact and influence the world. And the final perspective is your very own success strategy. During my explanation of core identity last week, I've had many of you asking for more details on how it works and who it is applicable for. And knowing and aligning and demonstrating your core identity is essential for everyone. However, how you elicit your core identity is different for all three groups, and this is to be expected. Every different situation to elicit a different response. For the business owner, knowing your core identity enables you to attract the right clients because you have clarity on what you offer and you have narrated it in such a way that they have enough clarity to buy. You are able to apply your core impact to your work, accelerating your effectiveness. And when you integrate your core talent, you integrate your personal success strategy. Regardless of whether you have started your business or been in business for years, knowing your core identity provides the foundation of your services and your thought leadership. It is an integral part of your business as well as who you are. If you are a leader in an organization or want your organization to know its core identity, then your impact can be accelerated by working through the three perspectives: core proposition, core impact, and core talent. Individuals wanting to know their core identity go through a process similar to the business owner. The thing to remember is that your core identity is essential whether you run your own business or work within someone else's. And if you want to know your core identity as an individual business owner, leader, or organization, then do call me or email me to find out how I can support you or your organization to build a core identity that makes a difference to how you work and whether clients buy from you or your employees listen to you. So let me show you how. The Maverick Paradox magazine is for the pathologically curious. And we have over 400 articles to read in the magazine to stoke your curiosity. So here are three related to this week's theme to get you started. Refilling Your Inspiration Bucket by Amber Christian. You Need Community for Creative Innovation by David Chislett. Creativity in Business with the Beatles by Peter Cook. The Maverick Paradox podcast has podcasts to stimulate execution, and we have over 100 episodes to choose from. So here are three. Episode 113, Richard Newton discusses following your curiosity and writing books. Episode 110, Robert Bell speaks about the nature of creativity in comfort zones. And episode 16, Bjorn Gulea, on the nature of mavericks, emergent thinking, and how to captivate, inspire, and move people. The Maverick Paradox, The Secret Power Behind Successful Leaders, is my book that will help you to become a successful leader. Do take a look. For years, HR has endured arguments that it is unable to add value to the organisation. But since the pandemic, almost all leaders have looked to HR to tackle the myriad changes taking place and better support the employee experience. Last week, I wrote an article for HR Zone titled, HR Needs to Know How to Improve Its Impact and Influence. and I propose that HR professionals cannot let this opportunity pass them by. You can read the article by following the link in the comments, and alternatively, you can watch the video that accompanies it, again, links in the comments. Tell me what you think. Do you agree? And how else can HR improve its influence? As you know, we are usually on Clubhouse every other Wednesday at 5 p.m. UK time, where we have a great free-flowing conversation on Maverick leadership. We also answer questions relating to entrepreneurism and working within organisations. And our next Clubhouse room is the 28th of July. Link is below. This week's The Mavericks of Mass Creation video is about whether business owners can be maverick leaders. So find out what I have to say by clicking the link below. The Accelerate Your Impact program for business owners is for you if you want to save time and money by utilising the things that make you successful. Understand what you really do and be able to narrate it to your potential clients. Discover what really sits beneath your marketing message that can increase your attraction and revenue potential, and put into action the changes that will make a real difference to you and your business. When you know your core identity, you can reduce the frustration and stress caused by doing things that you don't love or have passion for, things that are not aligned to who you are and what you really do. So it's time to put together a toolbox that will attract the clients you want and begin to establish you as a thought leader in your industry.
So I'll shortly be starting my second module of the Accelerate Your Impact program with the mindful maverick herself, Judith Germain. My first module with Jude was like nothing I had ever experienced, and within 2 hours I had further clarity on my business proposition and on how I support my clients that left me amazed and wanting more. I am so excited and looking forward to continuing my journey with Jude to accelerate my impact. So on the 30th of June, the wait was over as I started my second module of the Accelerate Your Impact program, Core Impact, with the mindful maverick, Judith Germain. Building on from the first module, which was called Proposition, my anticipated excitement was not disappointed as we covered my core impact, working through the results of my personal profile and the GC index, whilst referring back all the while to my core proposition. Jude sure does know her stuff. I've now got some time to play everything back, revisit my personal profile, and digest all that we did, along with a little homework. I'm already looking forward to the next session, Core Talent and my personal success strategy. So yesterday I completed Module 3, Core Talent, of Jude's Accelerate Your Impact program. During our session, I experienced such a light bulb moment that this morning I woke up with a spring in my step and a smile that turns into a little giggle when I think of the amazing process and what came up for me. For the first time in my life, I'm starting to understand my core talent. And whilst not surprising, the process helped me uncover that I've spent so long downplaying my strengths, making me realise that my toolbox is only half open and I've not been firing on all cylinders. I'm now joining the dots with the previous modules from Clarity to Client, Core Impact and Core Talent, all linking to my core identity and what I call a journey to discovering the essence of me. I'm so excited and look forward to starting my strategy through execution.
As you know, I enjoy working with leaders and business owners and organisations to improve their impact and influence. Whether this is in person or remotely, I recognise that each client is facing unique solutions, so I tailor or bespoke a solution just for you. If you're interested in finding out how I can help your business survive and thrive and your leaders to improve their impact, call or email me. Are you the sort of person that others are always commenting on the fact that you think differently? Perhaps you have a different perspective that just needs to be shared. Well, the Maverick Paradox magazine is looking for guest writers who can expand people's minds by showing them a different way of thinking, being, or acting. So the audience is for those that are pathologically curious. So if you think you can write for the magazine, reach out by clicking on the links below. Business owners, remember, knowing your core identity enables you to know exactly what you are offering, what sits beneath your marketing messages. The ability to articulate this in a way that encourages people to buy is the foundation blocks for your business. Your core identity, accepted, aligned, and integrated, lets you do what your heart sings with confidence and demonstrate your talent. You can accelerate the impact that you have on the world around you and have the right clients drawn towards you. The ability to attract the right people and be comfortable doing your work is an important keystone to your success. And if you're not quite there yet, book a call with me or send me an email and let's get that sorted for you. Leaders and executives, knowing your core identity is important for you too. Many individuals will not work for people and organizations that have a mismatch between their core identity and what they demonstrate on a consistent basis. When you know your core identity, you're able to articulate your value to the organization. Work should be a joy for everyone concerned, and having engaged, curious, and productive employees is a key to that. So learn how to integrate your core identity, become a better leader, and have a leadership team that knows what it's doing and delivers on its objectives. Whether you run your own business or work within someone else's, and you want the knowledge and capability to reduce the uncertainty in your decision-making and increase your leadership impact, then let's have a chat. Whatever you choose to do, enjoy the experience.